Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to my channel Guidance from Divine. And today's reading is about messages for the wounded warrior, the wounded spiritual warrior, the wounded healer in us on our journey. So all the three piles have the same card, the Nine of Wands, the energy of the wounded warrior. And we are taking it as this spiritual warrior, the healer in us, and the wounded aspect that is in need of healing, and all the other energies as well that comes associated with it. So this is pile 1, Nine of Wands. This is pile 2, and this is pile 3. So we will go in an in-depth view through tarot and other helpful the oracle cards that we have. So I feel it's going to be a very interesting reading what we'll find for each pile today. And you can sit with the cards, meditate with them, spend some time with them, and pick your pile, and I'll see you in your reading. Hello, my dear pile 1. If you picked up this card, Nine of Inspiration, then this is your reading. And today's reading is about finding more with the energy of healing this wounded warrior energy. As we know, the traditional Nine of Wands card with this wounded warrior energy, very tiredness and very drained energy, and also a lot of resistance in I don't want to do this, and just holding boundaries and it's not working, a lot of confusion as well. So this is the energy I have been picking up the whole day, and in my own journey as well today, I have been feeling in this wounded warrior energy, and the whole day I have been working on myself of bringing back to balance and helping release what is wanting to be released, and grounding and all those, taking care of myself in those ways. So I picked up that this is towards the end. I found that it was a mix of energy today. It was not completely mine as well. So I was helping the collective purge and release a lot through holding space as an energy worker for the collective. So I feel that there is this need of this reading for the collective. So though it happened with me today in the whole day, but whenever you see it, this is the right time for you to receive this message. So for you, pile 1, I'm picking this energy of feeling lost. And a bit of a disclaimer in the beginning, my dear friends, that Spirit is showing me that some of the things that are coming today, they could be triggering, but they are asking you to stay with us, hold the space for each other, and just give ourselves a chance, is what they're advising. So with that, let us start with the energy read first, pile 1. So I'm picking this energy of someone being lost in the desert, and the someone who is lost is a very able, very capable being, an old soul. Like, you're not supposed to be in a desert place all alone, but here you are and you find yourself in this place. And a lot of disconnect, not facing the right direction right now, and very emotional, deep emotional pain, especially the sacral chakra colors are all highlighted suddenly. They're just like coming towards me with this sacral energy. So I feel a lot of – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – And also these high walls of mountains, these rock hills here, they are also giving a sense of like, if I go this way, just like it is showing away here, but if I turn back and go this way, I don't see where am I going to go if I make this choice. But it does look like a lit up path, the way they are connecting here, these two figures. So there is definitely, you are in need of some guidance and help and support here. And this loneliness is also something that you have been handling yourself for a while. But these little dots of light, like these little LED lights surrounding here, they are little clues, little glimmer of light and hope that is still present and is coming your way. So today's reading, this reading is this big hand of support. Spirit is reaching out for you and saying, hold my hand and I'll take you out of here. You're not lost anymore because I'm here. So this is what Spirit is coming with your support for you here. So let me start by pulling some charms, picking some charms. Right. So we have a deer, a stag energy, leaf, infinity sign, a Christmas tree, a mic, and a bird. Yeah, you want yourself to be heard, to hear your song is something which is coming with these. Then we are in, when I'm releasing this video, we are in the autumn season, moving towards Christmas. So maybe there is some anticipation for some of you moving towards this time of Christmas when families come together, spend time, and all this happy times, which as we see with festivals are. But in my personal reality, in my personal experience, I find that when we are in this healing journey, this is not something we look forward to. And it is always something triggering and something pushing us more into a sense of loneliness and denseness. And I completely relate with that if you're feeling like this. But this is something, is also other side of the coin, that it is showing you that you are moving in a space where you are healing yourself, and we really have to face our fears. That is one big part of our healing. So something is shedding, you are shedding, you are letting go of what is not yours. Then with the stag spirit, I'm picking a very royal presence here, like I was picking for this, from this energy, that you're not supposed to be lost in a desert, right? But here you are. So it is that kind of a energy again, that your inner being is this royal stag, and you are just alone here without your herd, and you don't know, what should I do, where should I go? And with the infinity sign, this is a very positive forecast coming for your timeline, that these all energies are cumulatively, collectively, is all going to heal in this bracket from here to here. And this is the space where you will be in this infinite abundance, and the definition of abundance that you have. It is coming, it is fulfilling. But yes, we are having this stuck energy with this time frame, with this timeline where we are, but we have to keep up the work. We have to keep doing that little step by step. Cumulatively, collectively, it is all coming together. So I feel Spirit is today going to be more speaking through me, more like I prefer in my channelings, I prefer that it channels through cards. So my viewers and collective, they have some confirmation as well for what is being channeled. But today I feel we all are in that space where we are trusting each other, though we are individually on our journey. So let us start with tarot and let's see what cards have to show us. So this is the same tarot deck. Let us connect and let's ask, what are the messages? What does pile one needs to know for their wounded healer, for this archetype of the spiritual warrior? What is their guidance, Spirit? How you're supporting them, what they need to know. Thank you. So we have 2 cards. We have 8 of emotions, which is 8 of cups, and we have 2 of materials, which is 2 of pentacles. So here, firstly, definitely the message is of shedding, that you are moving into this let go of, you're moving forward in your journey. And if it is a journey when you are alone, you find yourself moving alone, you're still moving forward. You're still going ahead in your journey. And that is the show of strength. That is the choice you are having for yourself. You are not budging, is what I'm hearing. That yes, you are singing your song is also something which is coming again here. That you are moving into this energy where you are moving into this balance and opening of your heart as well, like the way you are standing with your arms spread, with the 2 roses making this infinity symbol again for you. So some very profound experiences, I feel, many of you are going through, and in expansion of your heart when you're making these choices. And these are difficult choices of letting go. These are not easy choices. These are heavy on heart. But yes, in this heart expansion, you are being there for yourself because you are that determined, that confident being who knows what they're doing. And like you have this vision, you know where you're going. So maybe for many of you, this choice has been that, yes, Spirit shows us support and the direction that we can take. But you really believe in that all the directions, like all roads lead to Rome. So there is one destination, whichever path we take, we all will reach there. And Spirit has shown you something, but you have chosen something which was coming more in alignment with your sense of self and power, rather than doubting your spirit support and your intuition. You have chosen to be more in alignment with what you really believe in. Like it is something to do with your belief, and with this difficult choice, you have started moving in some direction in which you are going into this let go and moving away energy, but it is still taking you. You are finding yourself in this space where you are moving towards balance. So I feel there has been some like a disagreement kind of an energy. And while saying that, it's giving me a little bit of a cramp at the back of my heart chakra, some stiffness. So maybe I feel that this decision has really come as like a toll on you. You were not very happy while doing that, or you are in this space where you are finding it very taxing on your heart space. But Spirit is still showing you the support here, saying that whatever your decision is, it is right for you. And you have to really follow your instinct, follow your higher self. I'm hearing for many that you are, in whichever way you're moving forward, you're coming in alignment with your higher self. This heart expansion is happening. So this is going very positive, and throat chakra is definitely coming with the sound and hear my song. So you're really moving yourself into the space where you find you belong in, is what I feel is the intention behind this choice. Yeah. So we have the Hermit, number 9. So again, this desert space is very prevalent, very present in your space. And it's a very time of self-reflection, of finding that new light in you. And I also feel like these patterns on the sand here and here, that you are finding to make sense of some of the timelines that you have been, some past events. You're reflecting on them. You're trying to read between the lines as if, and really trying to understand some of the choices maybe some others have made or why you have made for yourself. But there is this, sometimes there is this sense of you feeling, did I make the right choice? And I find myself alone here. And this adds into a bit of more sadness for you. But if we look at the art in these two cards, the path that you have been coming from, which in the beginning was showing that, am I supposed to take this? But I've taken this, the other direction. But here you have moved into more with that decision, into this hermit space. But instead of moving forward from here, if you stop at this point, you will not realize that you are very close to the sunrise. You are very close to the light. So, and there is shade available as well. Just go a little longer. Don't sit down here in this hermit mode. Hermit mode is fine. It is okay for now. You are in need of it. But even in hermit mode, still moving forward, find that shade. Take rest here if you need to again, but still keep moving towards the light, is what Spirit is showing, encouraging you to keep doing what you're doing. Go ahead, continue. And with the sacral, they're showing me that this is in connection with your heart space, with your heart work, heart expansion. And that is why we have to consider this Christmas energy, because this is symbolically bringing that family time, those relations and those energetic ties, those energy cords that are in effect having this, if it is a trigger, then this trigger state or this choice of decision to move away. But this sacral energy, what they're trying to show here is that it's starting from the sacral chakra, but it is leading to your heart. So as this rose is also sacral, that it starts from sacral, but it moves up to your heart. So it's a journey of healing, starting from sacral, but resulting in this infinite, this expansion of your heart space. And this is very relationship driven energy. And I'm also hearing you have been feeling, the feminine aspect has been feeling very restricted for some time. And you are not the kind of being who is just for the whole lifetime can just stay like that. You are in realization of that, no, I don't want this anymore. So it is a very powerful, this choice of the feminine, which is an expression and is who is deciding and leading and moving into the heart space. So we have 6 of inspiration, which is 6 of wands. And this is coming as a very positive sign of this light of the new sunrise. And you being in this spotlight, you're being in the center. And again, these top hills that we were seeing here, they have as if opened and made way for you. And it is a passage now. It's not a wall anymore. Yeah, there is this crown chakra as well. And again, this light is coming to me as this sacral chakra energy, the balance which has come in your sacral chakra. When you move into your heart space, it is so full of light and so full of balance and so full of energy that suddenly the readings energy is also, I'm feeling, changing. It's moving into this positive vibe. So the advice here from Spirit is that you have started this journey moving towards something. Till you reach this balance, don't stop in the hermit mode. It's just that push, that nudge, that keep moving, keep doing what you're doing. We know it is hard, we know it is difficult, but we are here for you. And let us agree to move on. That is the first step. Let's just agree to move on. And then the step will come. It's like half of the journey, half of the decision is already done. It is done if you're just in agreement of doing it. So maybe it's a very low point, standstill energy where you have been. But it is moving into this light and victory space. Right. So we have Ace of Cups in reverse. So this is Ace of Emotions. And this is in reverse. And Spirit is telling me here that when I was just talking about this support and this to be in agreement, and then things start moving, there is a kind of a disagreement from the collective, from the energies that I'm picking, that this is not how you're feeling. And Spirit is saying to take some time here, take a pause. It's okay. You are in this hermit mode. There's nothing wrong with anything. You are always at the right time, at the right place. So there is a purpose. There is always a meaning in this. Something is coming with this, and we allow that to happen. We do not resist it. If you are not wanting to do anything, you are not wanting to do anything. But that doesn't mean that this is not an Ace of Cups to start with. It doesn't mean this is not a blessing. It is still a blessing. And we accept it as it is. We do not resist it. If we need that time and space, we give ourselves that time and we hold that space. But we are still, will be here, is what Spirit is saying. So, yes, there is a lot of motivation coming your way, my dear Palwan, and I feel for you, because I can say that I have been here. I have experienced this energy. Even today, I was going through some kind of a similar stuff. And it's not only today, it comes and goes, because I am picking this. A lot of us in the collective are doing this work right now. It's a lot of release we are doing. So it is good in the big picture, in the overall picture. But yes, when you're in the middle of it, sometimes we find it almost impossible for us to be in the big picture. But yes, we can even then just trust in ourselves that yes, there is something good in it. There is something higher purpose in it. It'll make sense in some time, is what the guidance is. Yeah, 3 of Pentacles. When we put our heads together, it'll start making sense. Yeah. It is all coming into sense. So you don't have to always understand what's happening in healing. We just allow it to happen. We'll make sense of it later, but we are fine where we are. Right, so they're asking me to pull one card and then we move to some oracles. Okay, so this is the card. We have the moon. So this is the feminine energy. This is, some of you, like this can be triggering for some, but please take care when you absorb this message and you feel that we are maybe in the midst of an illusion in understanding where we are, in seeing this Ace of Cups in reverse, and even as if it is coming as a trigger right now, Spirit still wants you to see it, because as I have said before as well multiple times, that trigger also has a purpose. Trigger wants us to bring our attention to something that needs to heal. Just like if something is hurting in your body, if there is pain, the purpose of the pain is to bring the attention of the mind that you need to take care of this body part. When you start taking care of the body part, pain is still there. Pain doesn't go away just because it is in your awareness, right? Because it has to heal. And by bringing your awareness into that part, you're holding that space with care and nurture and attention to that part so that it can heal. And slowly the pain goes away. And this is exactly what this trigger is doing. It is wanting to bring your attention into this illusion that you need to work on. And I feel I can say after this much of energy read in your collective, Pal One, that maybe that first decision which you in some way doubt and regret have picked up the energy, which is still taking you towards the same aim, the same destination. But that was also a part of for you to look back into your past and identify it as that, oh, this choice have been led because of this illusion I need to work on. So it can be for someone specific here, but I feel for the whole collective, there is some subconscious, some illusion, which is of this 3D world, 3D life, which is in need of being acknowledged around relationships. It can be attachment energy also coming with this. And yeah, sacral chakra is again and again, they're showing me this work on the feminine and the sacral chakra. So as some tools I can help you with, you can sit and do some chanting mantras. For some, I'm feeling this will help you. That just for 2 minutes, 5 minutes, you first importantly and most importantly, create a sacred space. Call your guides, create a bubble of sacred space. Cleanse your space with sage or smoke or fire or feathers or whichever white light. And then when you have created that space, you go in the meditative state, you sit in stillness, ground yourself, and then you can start some chanting for your sacral chakra. You don't have to say it loud, you can chant it inward and in your mind, and that is the better way to chant actually. But yes, the chant is only one word, Vam. And Vam is the sound you say in chanting with focus on your sacral chakra. And this will balance your sacral chakra. If it is in need of activation or calm down energies, it'll just bring that energy flow in sacral chakra. And your intention is to balance it and ground it. So you can try this, or you can start with just 2 minutes and see how you feel. And you can build into a practice of working on your sacral chakra with this chant. And taking a walk somewhere outside is again another something very important tool for many of you here. That just going out in nature. And for some of you, looking at this deep ocean videos, some like corals and tropical rainwater, sea waters. You can look at the fishes and all the colors, and you can just sit and watch it for some time. Can also be very grounding for many of you because of the sacral. This water element is also helping you to cleanse and balance. And also for some, another tool is to work with the moon energy, to connect with moon and maybe follow the cycles if you have not already been doing that. And especially connecting with the full moon here and finding out how you feel around full moon, around this. Maybe the chanting to specifically do in connection with full moon can help with many. And this opening heart is also, again, you're doing the same here. This expansion of heart is also then showing that it is linked with this. So I feel some guidance has come through for you, Palwan, till now in this healing the wounded healer, heal the healer is also a theme. So let me pull you one or two more cards, and I feel this is enough information for you now to take and just think about it and see what resonates, how you feel. And small steps. That is what I mean, small steps. It's okay. It's fine. You're okay wherever you are. The dream catcher. So we have protection, filtering energies. So you are in this protected space. Like when I was giving you this advice of creating that sacred space when you're starting your meditation or chanting or connection with moon as well with the cycle, they are confirming here that do not go into the energy of fear. Wherever you are in this protected space, and you are still guided in this subconscious state through your dreams is also a message that connect with your dreams. There is more guidance in it. And dream journal is something which is important. You can do that and go with an intention to connect with your guides before you sleep is something, an affirmation that can help you. And then we have the Phoenix rising, renewal, resilience, and rebirth. So this is the energy you are here, and this is how this is coming as Six of Wands, where you are moving into. So this is the rebirth energy, the energy of the death cycle, the end of something and starting of something new. And this is what I am feeling for the sacral chakra mostly, is what is happening. It's the end of a difficult cycle, but this end is coming with a number of choices that you have to make, and this loneliness and a lot of this shedding and let go of. So yes, but you are moving in the right space. This is the confirmation. It is all coming together, is what Spirit is saying. So let me give you one final card, my dear Palwan. And it's the Oracle, Work Your Light. So let us say how spirit can help us, help our wounded healer, our spiritual warrior. What we can know today. Priestess, how are you being called to step up and lead? So this is the spiritual warrior. This is the feminine in the sacral. This is the priestess energy, which is rising. The Six of Wands, all coming together, the Phoenix. It all starts here. And she is the one who is taking you into this space. So you have to really believe in yourself. And I feel Spirit is saying here, I can hear they're reminding me when I said, it is your belief you're following. The one belief that you need to follow is believe in yourself. And they're asking me that this is now an Ace of Cups for you. You have come into some sort of alignment, pile one. And I'm feeling it in your energy. There is something, a shift, something has changed. And I feel we did process something, we did release something in this reading, in this energy. And if you're not picking it up right now, you will definitely see it in your subconscious, I feel. So keep an eye on your dreams and connect with this priestess energy. Connect with your feminine. Connect with your guides before you go to sleep tonight. So I feel this is your reading, Palwan. So grateful for you being here. And I'm so grateful for what you're doing as well for the collective. It is dense, deep, hardcore work which is going on in the collective, and I'm really appreciative of. I really appreciate what you're doing. And I'm here for you, holding space, giving your guidance, connecting you with your guides. So we are here, your support is present. Use the information and the tools which Spirit has shared. And they're reminding me that the throat chakra was coming, but it is like something after this sacral, some work you have done, then throat chakra will be then moving into the next phase. So this is some guidance for your timeline they've just shared. So thank you, Palwan. If something resonated, you can give me a like, share, subscribe, and you can comment as well. I would love to connect and know what is going on with you. I would love to know any updates as well. If you want to share with me, you're most welcome. And I will see you again in your next reading. Till then, take good care of yourself, and I'll see you, my spiritual warrior, again. Till then, take care. Bye-bye. Hello, my dear pal 2. If you picked up this card, 9 of Wands, then this is your reading. And today's reading is, we are finding about what messages, guidance, and information we can have for the wounded healer, the spiritual warrior, the energy of this 9 of Wands as the wounded warrior. But we are looking more into this wounded healer energy type, archetype as well today. And I have been picking this energy that, and myself, I have been going through the whole day in the self-help and holding space for myself, being there for myself, in helping me release something that is in need of release. And through the day, I found that it is not only my energy, but it is also of the collective who is doing a similar release with me, specific to their own situations in life. But it is a similar pattern which is coming in the collective, and I was helping clear that energy as well. So that is why it was much, much denser than just for my own energy. So I felt then that I should have this reading and connect with you. And whenever you find this reading, the time is right. It is beyond time and space. These readings, they are all in divine timing for you. So let us see what we are connecting for pile 2. So with this, I'm picking some energy of anger, and like this is full moon energy here, like a red moon, but I'm picking it like Mars, the energy of Mars, and these cut trees, these tree stumps are coming like some reason for this anger. But you want to move on from this, like this past situation. You want to move on from this. But something keeps reminding you, and you keep like encircling, going back round and round in those memory lane. You keep going around the circle. And this fox is coming as like you're keeping someone at bay as well. Maybe it is around some specific incident or a situation with someone in your life, and you need to mend it, is the reason why you are feeling like this. But this contact is not presently happening in your situation, and keeping at bay, this person keeping this person at bay, but holding a lot of this energy, this pent up energy. I'm picking like this anger I'm feeling, but also this sadness is also with it. So it's the overlay is like this 9 of Wands energy, this sadness, this tiredness. I'm so drained. But then when it comes up, it leaks. When it is too much, when you're bottling, when it is bottled up, then the cork goes pop, and there are these energy leaks, which mostly manifest as anger. But there is also this pent up energy of anger as well, anger and sadness. So let us move on with this and see what else we can find. So I'm going to pick some charms for you, and let's see. So we have a heart, and it is a big heart. Then we have a bird. I think it is a bird holding a heart in its beak. We have an owl, moon and a star, a little flower and a leaf. I feel like keeping them on this way for some reason. Okay. So this heaviness in heart is I'm picking with this big heart, that there is a lot of baggage energy accumulated, held in heart space. And without I'm picking this energy of wanting to find answers, wanting to know what I can't see in this, what happened wrong or what is going on. And this bird is showing some connection with this fox here. I feel like placing it here, that the sense of a very fragile connection with a lot of love in this space between, but like a barrier, these spikes are acting as keeping them at bay, not allowing them close enough. But still you want to know what is going on. You want to find out what I can't see. And this leaf and the flower are pointing towards a change of a cycle. So when I'm shooting, we are in autumn moving towards winter, and then comes the spring. So a change of cycle, but it is a timeless reading, so it is right for you whenever you see it. But the message is of a changing cycle. So there is some processing that you are in need of with some emotions. And I feel not only with emotions, but with your mental body as well. Some dealings of the past that you need to understand. And when you develop a bit more wise, bit more wisdom around it, then you will be more open to action in mending and healing this wounded healer. So some clarity and some understanding is in need. And with the moon and stars, I'm picking dream time for some. And for someone, they're showing me as a gift. Like someone, maybe this presentation of the person that you have here, maybe they gifted you with something looking like with moon and stars. And it's also an incomplete dream, like breaking, like of a dream broke up. You wanted to do something together and you were looking forward to doing that, and it didn't happen. And around that, maybe some disagreement or something, like something fell apart, is what is coming through. But there is this presence of this this bird, this little Tweety bird is like holding the balance of so much of energies on this side, like it's balancing in this way. They're showing me like a scale. So there is a lot of meaning in this connection, a lot of bonding in this connection. You're very invested with each other is also, but there is a distance right now. So let us look more into then with your tarot deck. So today's message is, my dear friend, in my readings, I try to channel along with the cards because I feel this gives my viewers and the collective more confirmations as well. But I feel we are in a place here where we are in this trust and we are receiving this healing from spirit. And I am including myself in all the three piles as well. So I am not only here channeling, but also receiving the messages, guidance for myself as well, because it helps me in clearing the energies with the collective. Because as I said during the day when I was transmuting these energies and releasing, then I was not only doing mine, but yours as well. So it helps me in building this trust and your connection with spirit and your collective. So spirit today wants to talk more in this channeled mode rather than a lot of cards today. So let us see where we are led. We're led into Knight of Cups. So we have another full moon, the same blood moon, the red moon. And they're showing me this anger energy, this pent-up energy, which is this big heart energy also, energy holding in the heart, has slowly expanded, is increasing. And though it is a positive card with the Knight of Cups, they are bringing the attention to this little bird sitting on the cup here, just like this little connection of you and the fox. And also the flower is this here. So what they're showing is that though if you see the comparison of this pent-up energy, it's getting bigger, and the size of this little bird, they may look very opposite, and the bird might has no power in front of this energy that is coming with this pent-up energy in the heart space, but it is still a mighty but this connection of the strength of the bond. And it is a blessing. This is the offer. And to keep your attention on this cup is what Spirit is saying. And this swan is the Spirit protecting this energy here with the wings spread, protecting you from this pent-up energy here. So there is a lot of meaning Spirit is acknowledging, and they are showing you that in past until now, Spirit has been coming in between. Like this moon is far away and now it is coming closer, and it is thus far looking bigger. So it's not only that the energy is rising, but it is also becoming closer to that time when this needs to be sorted. So Spirit is taking care of this energy when you're moving into this space of taking care of things, healing this wounded healer. And it is difficult, they're saying, but it has to be done. So I feel what Spirit is showing here is that you're moving towards this situation or a time when this is coming to completion of this cycle, this new cycle from shedding leaf autumn to this spring. So this change is coming. You will be getting this information you wanted to know about, what you needed to know, the insights. The dream is not broken yet. Yeah, so this dream which we were talking about, this saying that it is not gone, it is still there and you can mend it. So there's a lot of hope and a lot of positivity that is coming your way. And I'm sharing with this all the piles here, the whole collective, that when we are in the middle of it, it is really difficult for us, almost impossible to see that big picture and to really be hopeful that is it going to improve? I don't think so. But that is exactly the point. You don't have to think it. It'll be coming to you. You are moving in this direction. All you're asked to do is just trust the process. Just believe that there is a higher purpose in it. And I feel Spirit now wants to show some ways of how to process your anger. Yeah, so we have 8 of Swords in reverse. So 8 of Swords is the self-imposed prison. So there is a self-critic in you, or a talk that goes in your head, which Spirit is asking you, advising you not to do that. Because if you see, it is the same crescent moon that we have here. So there is a lot of emotional energy in the center, which is like being targeted, I feel, by this mental frame, these thoughts, and which takes into you creating this boundary and increasing this anger, this energy. So the advice is to keep a check on how you are talking to yourself, what you're saying. And for someone, I feel most of you can, but it can be a little triggering sometimes. But this reading is all about this disclaimer. I feel I have to say that some of the things are going to be triggering, pile 2, but we have to keep a positive, some faith in ourselves, because trigger is something which is bringing your attention into what needs to heal. And just like the pain in the body, which needs to bring your attention into where you need to take care of yourself, what is hurt. But the moment you bring your awareness, that doesn't mean that you are going to be taken away the pain. The pain will still be there, but you will hold that space of care and protection and nurture so that it can heal in the right way. Given that opportunity to heal, without any delay. So that is the purpose of the trigger. And Spirit is asking you to keep this in your awareness, because this exercise they're showing is the exercise of awareness, of identifying your thoughts that are adding into these energies. And these thoughts, they don't want to be identified. And one of the ways they don't want to be identified is to trigger you in some way so that your attention goes somewhere else and not on them. So these thoughts may sound like an energy which is not yours, which could be possible, that you need cleansing in your space, in your energy field, and these thoughts are not yours. But it is not always the full picture. We are contributing with our choices as well. We are allowing these energetic interferences. That is why they are getting away with it, is the bottom line. So we have to exercise this free will. Is the simplest solution for cleansing. By just telling them you're not allowed here, you have to leave. But yes, this inner chatter is something we get in habit of. So what Spirit is showing here is that you sit down, and in a time and space when you know that you will not be disturbed for some time, for at least like half an hour. So you sit down, do some grounding, deep breathing exercises for a minute or two. And when you're sitting in front of a wall on a chair. And this exercise I suggest to my clients as well, because it takes some practice to build, but it does work. Even from the first go, it does work. So you sit there, you do grounding for a minute or two, you're facing the wall, and then you just notice what you're thinking. What are the thoughts which are coming? So if you can write it down. But what I advise is to record it on your phone with a voice recorder. You just sit with your voice recorder on and you say what you're thinking. And you do it for 5 minutes. Then you play it back. You hear yourself. And you make notes of that 5 minutes. In what pattern you can find you were talking about yourself. What was the category of the thoughts? What was it all about? As much as information you can find in those 5 minutes. Then you do this again. Then you do this again. And you increase the time. So every time you're coming, you're reflecting on your thoughts. And the more and more you are bringing awareness into your thinking, they will show a pattern. Some findings will come your way. So it is a very big self-help measure, which I advise my clients to do it. If there is a trigger, then I advise give some time, take a break, see what happens in that trigger, and then go back again. If you need to do some work around that trigger, then you need to first sort that before you find some new things. So that is the way we progress in this energy healing, in understanding the mental body. So this is something which is coming for you, pal, too. And this is a big self-help tool. I feel this is the center of the reading till now for you. That this thoughts of anger and pent-up energy is at play. And how it is at play is for you to know. Because you are in this protected space, but this energy is increasing. And it is not healthy in so many ways. We know that these things manifest in our 3D reality, which we do not want it to go that way. So let us continue with more messages. We have Page of Swords. So they're showing here that you'll be very prepared. And look, the size of this energy has reduced. It has gone smaller. So maybe there is a lot of, I feel, energy present in your subconscious, my dear pal, too. Then there is this subconscious energy which is at play. So that is why your dreams is also which is coming in this with the moon, that keep an eye on your dreams. but you are much prepared after this exercise is something that's showing that, yes, I'm ready to go on, and I'll catch you in action. Catch you in the middle of the act is something what you're doing here with this exercise. So yes, it takes some time and effort and investment really to work on yourself in this way, but this is a very strong self-help tool which is really going to help in this releasing this pent-up energy, because every time you find a trigger, you're going to work on it, you're going to explore, and that is that owl mode. That is this owl energy we were picking up on, to find those answers. So I feel there is only one more card coming for you from tarot, and that is this. So we have the World. So you are going to be a busy bee working on yourself, and as you can see, this is this full moon, but the whole moon is covered with this bee energy. So you're going to explore all of it, and there is a lot of findings coming your way, these little lights, and moving into the spring energy. So I can then add into the prediction here that this is moving towards, after this work, there is some mending energy with this relationship, with this little tweety here, that this is coming. So some subconscious and some underlying in the mental body, which affects your emotions then, which affects your heart space, is what is going on. So let us bring you some more guidance in a few more cards. So today's reading is more channeling, as I said before, that Spirit wants to bring. Yes, look, it is the Dream Catcher, and this came in pile 1 as well. The Dream Catcher, protection, filtering energies. So this is what the subconscious, which I was talking about, the dream, that keep a dream journal. Look into what you find in the core. When you are doing this exercise, then it is equally important for you to then follow your dreams as well, because there will be answers coming. What you're doing in your conscious awake state, then it is processed in subconscious, and then through dreams you're receiving what is going on. So it is really making a lot of sense into what is going on with you. And Spirit is saying this is one of the big ways you will be processing this anger, because anger is not to express, but to process. And I know it goes against this belief, this solution goes against a lot of handling of the anger, that it is a very healthy emotion and we should express it. And I do not disagree with it, but I do not agree with it completely as well, because I have had anger issues and I worked a lot on my anger. And in initial stages, it did help me with some expression and speaking my truth and all that happened. But it was mainly the teachings of the master Thich Nhat Hanh, the Buddhist. I may be pronouncing his name wrong, but he is a Buddhist monk. He's transitioned, I think, 2-3 years ago. So he came forward with his support and guidance to me in only working with anger, and he taught how to process anger. So if you are interested, you can look into his teachings, and very profound findings I had following him, understanding him. But yes, anger is something which you need to not only take seriously, that this is a big wounded healer aspect that is in need of healing, but it takes a lot of work as well in coming out of that space of anger. So this is some ongoing thing for you, Baltu, which you have received some guidance how to do that and where to go from here. I feel there is another deck which wants to come through. Okay. For pile 2, please. What do we need to know? Thank you. So we have the card of joy. And here again we have this little bird, and it is a very, very similar looking flower. If you see, I think it is the same flower, my dear Paltu. What a synchronicity to have. Look how beautiful. It's as if like the bird is going to hold it here. So yes, this is a beautiful message of a confirmation that this joy is coming your way. This joy is already present in your heart. It is just under this giant energy, holding this space in your heart is just overlooked by it. Is just at a distance, it feels like, but it is already present there. So this is what you have to do. How this bee is now taking charge and is covering the spaces, not allowing that energy. That is what is going to happen to find that joy. Not like this, but like this. So there is this big confirmation for you, my dear Paltu, that this is coming. And the bottom energy is leader. And look at the heart. So beautiful. It's so talking itself, you know, it's speaking for itself. This is that Page of Swords energy, that charge. Yes, I'll do that. And this is who you are here. So there is a lot of mending of this relationship is coming eventually, but before that you have to mend your own inner space, and you have to really keep an eye on your mental body. If you're in need of some energetic clearance, you should acknowledge that. You should bring attention to that as well. And I feel I should give you one more card from... I was thinking of giving the same deck like pile 1, but it's another pile, another deck coming for you. What is the final message for pile 2, please? Okay, so we have 2 cards. We have Deep Freeze, number 26. And it could be an old pattern of holding things in your heart space and not processing it. They are gone in the backlog as if, but they are still there. And it is quite contrasting to see that this was the Mars energy we were picking. I was picking the fiery energy, but it's actually taking you into a cold state, a freeze state. But look at the leader energy here, the lion who's frozen here and now. That lion is here, this leader is here. And the other card is number 13 with solitude. So this is some guidance around how this work is happening. Remember when I was speaking that time for yourself, you're sitting and you're doing this. So this is what the guidance is, that there is this need of solitude. There is this need of focusing on yourself and giving this right attention in your energy so that you're processing it and processing this emotional as well here. And this owl is then becoming this leader with so much of wisdom and so much of this connection and crown and clarity in your head. So it's a lot of mental energy, I feel, mental body in need of healing for you, pile 2, in the wounded healer energy for your timeline. Definitely. It is affecting your emotional body, but the roots lie in working on your mental body first. So it does look this hard work, but yes, you can do this, and you have to take charge, and you have to move on from this to this, then this to this. And it is beautiful. It is very divine. It is so amazingly, Spirit has brought forward the messages all together. And I have to say, when I started this reading today, I was just not knowing what's going to happen, what Spirit is going to bring forward, because there was so much of mixed energies I processed today, transmuted today. But I'm so glad I'm doing this. And whenever you're watching it, pile 2, it is the right time. This is the divine timing for you. So much of guidance, tools have come forward. And please keep an eye on your dreams as well, especially when you are doing this activity. So good luck, pile 2, on your journey in processing the anger. And also they're reminding to look at Thich Nhat Hanh, the Buddhist monk, his teachings on anger. Beautiful. Thank you, pile 2, for being here. And I'm grateful. I'm in gratitude. I'm able to hold space for you. And I'm also now more aware of what I have been processing in the last 2 days in the collective. Thank you so much. And good luck on your journey. I'll see you again in your next reading. If something resonated, you can give me a like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you again. Till then, take care of yourself. Good luck. I'll see you. Bye-bye. Hello, pile 3. If you chose this 9 of Wands card with the zebra, then this is your reading. And in today's reading, we are looking at the 9 of Wands energy, the wounded warrior, the spiritual warrior, and also the wounded healer archetype as well along with it. And I have been going through myself for last 2 days similar energies, because I am also on my healing journey like you. But as an energy worker, I have been transmuting a lot of collective energy that comes my way. So in that, I have picked up that it was not only my healing that I was transmuting, holding space to release and taking care of myself in what needs to be done, but I also picked up the energy of the collective. And that is why I was called to put this reading today. And I feel this is going to be a lot of guidance, some tools and advice, and also acknowledgement of feeling that this is what is happening and you are in this space, and just don't feel alone. You are not in this alone. We all are here for you. That is the purpose of this reading as well today, that this collective is together. And I personally can say that yes, I have transmuted a lot of energy in the last 2 days for the collective, for you. And I am coming as this offer again here for you to know as well what has been transmuted and what is going on and what is the big picture. So let us pick up the energy of your pile, of your collective. And this is the energy of inner child healing I'm picking, because this deck I associate with inner child. Whenever I'm doing inner child work and healing, and with my clients as well, this deck always comes forward with inner child energy. And again, this is the energy I'm picking, because here there is this agitation, shock and some fear as well, not knowing what to do, kind of an energy. So I have been giving this advice to all the piles before, but I feel this disclaimer is really, 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 really important for you, because we are dealing with the inner child energy. That Spirit is saying that you are going to be receiving things which may be triggering for you, and you have to be aware that bring focus on this trigger as, what is the purpose? What do I need to know from this? And don't go diving into the trigger. Just like the pain has a purpose, to bring your attention, to take care of that body part which is in pain. Bringing awareness does not take away the pain. We acknowledge that, but we hold space. We give that body part the care it needs so that it can heal. The healing is not delayed. And that is what the purpose of the triggers, if you find any in this reading, are. So thank you so much for your understanding in beginning. And because it is inner child energy, I have to be taking extra space in bringing this message, because if you're seeing all the 3 readings, it might be a repeat a third time for you. But yes, this is as energy worker, I have to handle it delicately, and you also, as a grown-up who has this inner child in you, deal delicately to be holding that space for whatever expression of the inner child is coming. But if it is a trigger, we also need to bring focus on what do we need to know. So let me pick some charms for you to start with. Right. So the first one bringing my attention is this mask. Let me show you closer. And we have this globe. And we have a moon and star. We have a bicycle, a salamander. This may look like lizard as well. And we have a champagne glass with a star at its tip here. Right. So here, the inner child is missing the play, is something which is coming very strongly. That your inner child has been sitting down in a corner for a while, in some gloom state, some sadness, and is not happy and is missing play. Maybe the bike, bride, or some travel, or stargazing. But there is a mask that is in front of you, is what she's saying. And I'm picking like a feminine side of the inner child more. Now she's showing me this mask in front of you, and like wearing these glasses, and you're not able to see what is in front of you. And that is what is bringing this panicky mode in your inner child. So this could be, I feel, some of you, a specific situation in life in which there is a perspective, there is some understanding that you need to have, and some change in your action is also asked by inner child, like this play energy, to do something that you like, to do something creative, is gonna help you connect something which is gonna help you connect with the inner child, like doing something from your childhood, an activity, is also something which is helpful, because what's needed here is to really bring down this panic energy of the inner child right now. Like this kind of this breathing and this agitated and this very panicky energy I'm picking. And these two cards are showing something in the future timeline where this is going into this change, regeneration, abundance, cause of celebration, meeting some social gathering as well, like with some catching up with some friends also. But yes, let's I'm picking for someone here that some of the energies are not yours and you're picking it up, like as an empath or as an energy worker, you are picking from the collective. So there is some connection. She's showing clearly that it's not yours, it's someone else's. But this is very specific. So let us see. So today's reading, on my channel, I prefer, my friends, that I channel, but along with the cards more, because I can't just sit like this and channel the whole reading. But I don't want to do this because I feel when I am with cards, then not only it increases my breadth of giving more messages, because it's a general reading for the whole collective, but also it gives you as a viewer these cards, which helps you connect my message which is coming with the cards as well. But in today's reading, I feel it's more of this channeling mode which Spirit is going to take over, and we will still try to pull cards, but let's see how much of cards we are shown. Okay. The first is Wheel of Fortune. And this is really giving me this energy of the inner child that, yes, please move on. Please move this wheel. Yeah, let us, this action, it really wants to play is the energy. I'm also hearing for someone, don't be afraid, it's fine. So the inner child is coming very wise and mature here for you, pile 3. And I feel this is all the channeled energy in the reading from your inner child mostly. Yes, 2 of Swords. It is not what it seems. Don't be afraid. Yeah, she's just showing me again this the lizard energy with the crocodile, and I'm trying to pick up what her message is with the crocodile, and I'm hearing we have done it before. So I feel for you, pile 3, this message can be a past life connection for pile 3's collective. When we were picking it is not yours, that it could be a past life energy which is now in your present timeline to heal. And that is what inner child is trying to bring your attention to, because inner child is that part of your subconscious that has witnessed all your past lives, has seen it all, and remembers it all. You just need to access it. But it is the perspective of a child, just like these glasses of the child. So when we are accessing this information, we have to remember that this is the child archetype, but this is all true. So till now, what she's saying is that you're in need of moving this wheel, like there is a clog as like in this wheel in the center, and you have to pull it. and the wheel starts moving. So I feel it's a chakra. She's trying to bring your attention. And I'm hearing throat chakra and the navel. She's shown me 2 chakras where this clog energy is, or like some work is, which is in need of removing this. I don't want to say block, but whatever is creating this, restricting this flow of energy in your throat and your navel. So it is connected in that way. And navel chakra is not the solar plexus chakra. Navel chakra is the Manipur chakra. So you can have a look at in the traditional chakra system bodies in the ancient yoga, and solar plexus is a different chakra than the navel chakra. So she's specifically bringing attention, a connection between throat and navel. And it is not what it seems. And so I feel she's showing us with this, why is this panic? The star. Discontent. There is some discontent energy. And she has been wanting you to do this for some time. And that is why she is a bit in this panic mode as well, because she has been sitting in that corner, not playing, and you have not like taken charge in healing that as that adult, as that parent who is there for this inner child in you. And that is what she's bringing the focus on, that let's do this healing, because star card is the healing card as well. And this past life connection is also again shown here, that this has been happening for a while. I want you to do this now. She's coming across as impatient right now with this panic energy. And then Ace of Swords, yes. So this is moving like this, yeah? From two of Swords to Ace of Swords. But with this, I was saying the attitude, the charge, let's do this. This is what she wants you to do. And the glasses, she's saying, these glasses I want you to wear, not the ones you're wearing right now. So definite change of some perception she wants you to have. And I don't feel the tarot anymore. And she's saying you have had this sword all the time. Why don't you pick it up and use it? So she's a little in a thrashing mode, I have to say. That wherever you are, pile 3 with this, because she's not shown the situation till now. She's just bringing forward how your inner child is feeling and information, some regarding your past life and what she wants you to do. So let us connect with your inner child a bit more. And this time I would like to use another tarot and see if she can reflect on some other energies. Okay, so she's guiding me to use this deck because she wants to reflect something from your past life. And this has very different scenarios and stories. So let's see what she's trying to show us, pile 3. Inner child, what do we need to know? Okay. We have the sun. So she has definitely taken us to an Egyptian timeline, that some connection of this healing of where you are in need of processing is this Egyptian timeline, Egyptian lifetime. And this is the Horus with Ark here on a boat. And it's reminding me of how the Egyptians depicted the journey of passing over from, like, when one dies, then they go on a boat on a journey to the other world. This is exactly what Horus is doing here, shown. And she's reminding me with this. But the sun, with the sun, I'm hearing her say, this light has been due for so long to enter our life. Yeah. Yes. So some past life healing. Pile 3, which is due. And I feel that this wounded warrior, spiritual warrior, wounded healer, heal the healer, this reading title today has to do with this past life trauma or wound that you have in this life. And that is what some of the reading resonating with. It is not yours, not yours of this life, but from past life. So maybe tapping into your Akash and finding a bit more can be helpful. Because in this reading, because I'm with inner child, I cannot tap the Akash exactly. But yes, if you're called to, you can look at some of the reading. There might be some information on the channel for you. But it is also advisable to have an Akash reading to find specifically what the child is here trying to bring forward, which lifetime from Egypt times. And 10 of coins, this is ancestral. This is ancestral healing as well, my dear pal 1. It is like the legacy. It is like from this life, the ancestors are in need of healing. Yeah, I heard some of them are not nice. Okay. So some of the ancestors maybe who have come, I'm feeling like you are in the presence of some of the ancestors who are in need of healing from this life. Yeah. But their presence is agitating her. She may be not very happy with them. And that is why she's feeling a little, the fear also I was picking. She wants to run away from here. So she's feeling a bit insecure. Your inner child is a little insecure because of this ancestral work which is coming. And I feel you need to connect with your inner child in your meditations, because this is something very, I advise you as an energy worker to take it some serious energy healing that you have to do. Because when your inner child is in this agitated state, you have to really bring down them to a calm state and have that trust where they can hold your hand and be in agreement. So she is definitely in agreement in the way that she's showing you. The whole full reading is from your inner child. But yes, she is in a state where she's not very happy with the kind of presence is around because of this ancestral, what's coming. So yeah, you can, it is worthwhile, getting to know some of your Akash, and because she wants you to do this. This Ace of Swords is here. She wants you to do this. Okay, let's look at more King of Cups. Right. So she just asked me, she requested me to connect you with your dragon. And it'll help her feel safe. And this is something I have done before in my own personal healing as well. I've done that. Yes, she wants this. I have done that. And also with some clients also, it has been in my finding that inner child feels safe when you are in connection with your dragon. So let me get a dragon deck, and I want to pull a high vibrational dragon realm card because I feel that it is, yeah, look, it is a high vibrational because I got the Wheel of Fortune again here twice. So I feel we need to have this energy of dragon first. It'll also help you connect with your dragon. If you're not working, then I advise you to. It'll help you calm down your inner child, to feel your inner child safe, like literally as if when I do this work with dragons, I connect them with inner child and I ask them to babysit, to stay with the child all the time during the healing, and the child feels safe. This is a very personal finding I'm sharing with you. I'm not sure you will find it so easily available because I know people don't share their work like this. But you are my collective and I am fine. I have nothing to hide. Let me connect you with your dragon, inner child's, pile 3's inner child. Thank you. I have 2. The first one is Earth and Air Dragon, represents a perfect balance of heaven and earth. Stay balanced, ground your visions, manifest your hopes and dreams. So Earth and Air Dragon is a dragon who is here for your mainly grounding. He will help you, not only you ground, but help your inner child ground as well. And we have the Orange Dragon, brings soul families and communities together. Spread belonging, warmth and oneness, bring people everywhere together. And I feel this dragon wants to work on your ancestral healing here. And this could be with your sacral chakra because of the orange dragon, and also with Archangel Metatron. I'm feeling that Archangel Metatron is working with you through this dragon with his orange ray. So some very important information dragons are bringing. So this specific dragon is with your inner child, and this is Metatron's dragon working with your ancestral line, ancient timeline, I feel. So it's worthwhile, pile 3, to look a bit into your Akash as well. I feel you will find some more clarity. The glasses your inner child wants to wear are the glasses of clarity. The glasses of clarity, and then you take action on it. But I've still not understood the 2 of Swords. I'm still feeling there is a message there. So let us see with the same tarot. Inner child of pile 3, can you please clarify this 2 of Swords? Thank you. So it is the card, the Fool. It's a new start. Having faith, having trust in the process is also I'm hearing. And I'm also hearing with this card, I have been patient. Is something she's saying, that I have been patient. And yes, we acknowledge you have been patient, and things are moving towards healing. So this is this energy of the Sun and the Fool with Ace of Swords as well. That your inner child is calming down with the presence of the dragon now as they are connected, holding space. You can also sit in a meditation after this reading where you go with intention with your spirit team, you connect with your inner child, and just go with an intention that I connect you with the dragon. And you can have this visual, or you can have a visual that they're sitting together, some like a journey, like a shamanic journey can come. And yes, the bottom deck is Temperance. So there's a lot of gratitude and healing from the inner child. I'm picking. She's very grateful that this information has come forward because it has been hidden for a while. You have not seen it. Maybe you have been doing some ancestral work, but for this specific lifetime, she's wanting, because you see this knot here. She wants you to cut this at the center. She will show me the chop. Yeah, so pile 3, your inner child's reading it is today. And it is inner child healing as well. Because in this reading, this direct question I'm not feeling is going to be answered. What is this healing? Because it can be very triggering, and I don't want to leave with this triggered inner child. And I'm not asking this. I'm just holding space for whatever the child wants to bring across. And she has shared boredom, agitation, insecurity. She's not happy with some of the presence as well. We should take care of that. And build more connection with the dragon as well. Do some creative with that child energy to connect with, play energy to connect with. And this action is bringing the change after into this, when she realizes this new start is happening, this wheel of fortune is turning. So yes, you have a strong connection with dragon, definitely. And you need to find some more answers through your Akash and the ancestral work. And I also feel that look for, it's just coming to me, it's coming from your spirit team. That they're saying that look into the next phase when you can do ancestral clearing yourself, like Halloween is the time. If it is, because it is coming in when I am going to release this video. So we are approaching Halloween, so you can do some ancestral healing around that time, in connecting with, in releasing some of the ancestors themselves, and also some next full moon, whichever next full moon is coming, it can be a potent time for you to do some ancestral healing work at that day as well, in holding space for them, in doing some clearing, in meditation, or just having a small altar and having some offering for the ancestors. So that can come as the first step in healing towards this lifetime, because this is the information that you're in need of, and it'll come to you. Some of the ancestors will only provide it once you connect with them, because these ancestors are present right now from this lifetime. What needs to heal from this lifetime. So this has been your reading, pile 3, and beautiful reading. I had been clearing a lot of agitation, and now I know where in the collective this was coming from. So it was the inner child energy which was coming. So thank you so much for this reading, I have to say. And very strong dragon's Metatron's energy is also very strongly present. He's overlooking your spiritual awakening, I hear. And Angelic presence is also there. Archangel Michael also I see coming in and out of your reading. So beautiful reading, pile 3, and I loved meeting your inner child. Beautiful energy who just wants to go back to play. That is what healing is for her. So good luck on your journey. If something resonated, you can give me a like, share, or subscribe, and I would love to connect with you again. You can also look at other readings of the channel if you feel you can have some messages there. And good luck. Take care. I'll see you again. Bye-bye.